She said, I can't find a thing I don't like about you.
In March 2020, the world began to shut down because of COVID-19. When this happened, some of the most common practices became to wash your hands, stay 6 feet apart, and to not attend large gatherings. Due to this, concerts were one of the first activities to stop. Now, over a year later, live events have yet to make a large-scale return. In the United States, many events are looking to return this summer, in 2021, and be hosted at outdoor venues. However, even with vaccines becoming widely available, there will be continued caution around what large gatherings, like concerts, may bring. This project will explain how concert venues are adapting to make live events possible and safe in a world with COVID-19. Many of the adaptations venues are making are common COVID-19 protocol, such as mask wearing and social distancing for those in attendance. However, additional recommendations are being made for when events return. Venues may begin to require temperature checks at the door or for attendees to receive a negative COVID-19 test result. In outdoor venues, they have the space to distance and implement these practices. The protocols mentioned will also be used when looking to reopen indoor venues. But how practical or safe is it to return to large events in confined spaces? In a study done in Germany and reported by the New York Times, they simulated the effects of having large indoor gatherings. They tracked attendees' movements and changed the amount of COVID-19 safety protocol within the event. It was found that the spread of the coronavirus is very low to low as long as organizers ensure adequate ventilation, strict hygiene protocols, and limited capacity. They also found that the most transmittable areas were the venue entrances, bathrooms, and concession stands. Additionally, some venues have invested in ultraviolet light systems for disinfecting surfaces. Better air filtration systems are being used to more frequently circulate fresh air particles throughout venues. And IBM has even created a vaccine pass to provide proof of vaccination before being able to enter a live event. This pass is called the Excelsior Pass and acts similarly to a plain boarding pass. The digital pass is a secure QR code and can be accessed through an app on your phone or downloaded and printed off. Then, businesses can scan the code to verify your vaccination or testing status. On March 27th, Forbes announced that New York City had implemented the Excelsior Pass. This is intended to be used in the process of reopening live events such as concerts and sporting events. The pass is currently being used for visitors to enter attractions such as Madison Square Garden and may become more widespread in the coming months. Some smaller venues have already started holding live performances. The Toledo Symphony has opened its doors to a limited capacity audience. Bowling Green local venue, Howard's Club H, has been holding live music since the fall. Additionally, Bowling Green State University's musical theater department has opened up one of their spring shows to a live audience. When speaking with performer Nicole Line, she explained how the performance was able to be held safely and with people in attendance.
So in order to have a live audience for our show, we pre-recorded all of the vocals to an accompaniment track, and we were able to lip sync without a mask that way. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to sing live, and we would have to wear a mask the entire show, which really hinders acting because a lot of acting is with your face, and masks covers half of it. So we lip synced to our own voices on the recordings, and anyone who wasn't singing would not have to worry about projecting air. No spoken lines were said without the mask on. Everything was pre-recorded.
Although these additional protocols are a start to having COVID-19 safe performances ready for this summer, many festivals and tours are still being postponed until 2022. California's popular music festival, Coachella, was canceled for the second year in a row. Artists such as The Weeknd and Elton John have moved their tour dates to begin in January 2022. With the United States still having uncertainty with live events, other countries are moving back into their old ways. Some venues in Madrid have been allowing live theater performances since last summer. In January, New Zealand held a live 20,000-person event with no restrictions. This came after New Zealand had not had a single COVID case transmitted between citizens in over 2 months. This gives hope to concert venues that we may eventually get back to live events as they were before the pandemic.